Hey people, what's up? We're here gonna do some more baby steps stuff, baby steps filming. So feel free to join me down the chat. Let's hang out. Alright, so I already did a tutorial for the apple, how to get to the first campsite, how to get the hat over there, hat over here. Next we're gonna do a direct tutorial from the starting area to the pear, which is up there somewhere. And to the pedometer. There's a back way to get to it. So let's actually start with that, I guess. Do that one. More than filming usable content, this is just going to be like exploration for me to see what is the best way. We'll see. The pedometer is located over there by the Ferris wheel. I think going straight through might be the best way, but there is a trail, so we can follow the trail. And I'm not sure if that's the pear up there, or that's the pear on one of those trees. Maybe that's it right there, you can kind of see it. So in order to get to the pear, it would be best to just go straight up there. So we'll do that next. Come on now.
Shit!
No, I assume you can cross over here. But we're just gonna cross here. We are going to see where that staircase leads. Maybe it leads directly to the pear where we need to go. But the pedometer is right down here. So it looks like that was the easiest way. And we can probably actually just fall here. Instead of going all the way down there, let's just fall. Not here.
Fuck!
Yeah, that'd be a nice good fall.
Not here. Oh!
This is probably also the fastest way to the cup. I haven't tested my theory, but...
Ah!
can go right up here. Basically, you're just gonna follow the Ferris wheel. And located right in front of it on a small rock is your pedometer. Not this one, but it's further down. Right here. Right there. Trying to get some good footage, right? That's why we're here. you put it up? Oh yeah. So you hit the A button. You can put it up. It'll tell me how many steps I've taken. Let's take a few steps. Now, if you're going to complete that achievement most economical, you have to beat the game in 10,000 steps or less. You want to go to that checkpoint. So I'm not exactly sure if it would be... That's the same checkpoint, by the way. You see that fire? This game is a loop. Each mountain is a tier. Imagine it like a big wedding cake. And if you were to keep walking around the same tier, you're never going to go up. You're just going to go in a circle. So that's actually the same checkpoint, right? We went the back way to get there. So if you go the front way, over there is where you get the propeller hat. Over there on that tower is where you get the apple. Over there is where you meet the shoe seller and the first checkpoint. Over here is where you get the cup. Up here is where you're supposed to take the cup, right up to that fire tower. All these quests are located pretty close to one another. We are going to turn around and we're going to try to go the back way to the first campsite. So we're going to follow the same route as before. Now once you have the pedometer, you want to go on as linear of a path as possible. However, we can't do that right here. And we did fall down that huge section, but I think we can kind of creep back up here. Let's try. Skip some of that part instead of going all the way around. Big steps, even though we're doing this. Gotta take as big as steps as possible. Deliberate steps. Damn, these bushes are messing us up. Just wasting steps. Okay, this is to explore. I'm gonna count, see how many steps it is to get here this way. Alright, in that case, it probably would have been better just to continue downward. So, when I make the actual video, I'm definitely just going to continue here. And from here, let's see, is it better to go up or straight across? No, there's just a path here. That leads, looks like right back to the starting area. But we need to go this way. And following this should drop us right off by that camp. See, there's the pear. We are going to get the pear afterwards. But for now, let's just get up here. How we doing? 297 steps. Oof, I don't know how it's possible to beat this game in 10,000 steps or less, but without cheating. So we'll see. Yeah, so that's a nice easy way back to the campsite. Now, it's typically easier to just cross water, like in the actual water if it's shallow. But this looks like it's deep enough where I'm not even going to try it. I mean, but if you're a newbie and you find this to be difficult, maybe you could try just crossing in the water. A lot of the more shallower ones, it's actually safer to cross in the water. Because if you fall off a rock or something while you're balancing, you're definitely going to go wherever the water takes you. But you're less likely to fall if you're just walking in the water. So it's still quite a ways away, actually, this first checkpoint. So it may actually be less time to go the original way, I'm not quite sure. Although the climb can get more technical on that side of it. Oh, that's the first time we fell since we got the pedometer. 450. We doubled our steps, but we are close to the checkpoint now. So I wonder if they designed it so that like each of the levels can be done in like 1,000 steps or something. There are 10 levels. I'm not sure if there are. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so the cans here indicate that you are really close to this first checkpoint. It's just right around the corner. I should explore to see if there's a way to get up this little hill without going all the way around like we're doing, but no, this is the only way. And it's just a couple of quick steps up here. Big steps. And we're here.
Hey, is this anybody's camp?
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because I've seen this a million times. But I just wanted to see how many steps we did it in. I guess I should have looked right before I stepped up there. And then we have the next morning, this cutscene. I think that was like, what, 550 steps?
Oh, hey, another newbie!
539. Not bad. Sorry, just trying to get a good shot. Alright, that's good. So, now we can get the pear. We're actually going to go up this way and fall down near the pear. We should leave the pedometer here. How do I do that? Oh yeah, I gotta fall. It's the only way to drop a hat or something, is just fall enough times. Generally, you have to fall off a little bit of a hill or something to knock it out of your hands. So. Let's try to fall up here. There we go. So that's a fun trick. That's how you drop something. Also, what I like to teach people in my videos, when you need to pick something up, crouch. If you just bend over like this, you're much more likely to fall. If you crouch, it reduces, you know, your center of gravity, and you're more likely to not fall. So, less likely to fall, I should say. Now let's get up here. The pear is over there. The best way to get to the pear is down here. So let's map out this route then. We can get directly up here. I'm just trying to see like directly from the starting area what would be the best route. So it looks like you can get up here from there. You just have to pass by. Ironically, that's where you get the first hat. The ranger's hat is right down there. So I guess the best route would just be up that way, or up the path straight here and then turn. See how easy it is to climb up this. Come on.
Okay.
Ultimately, I think that would be easier. We'll try both. It's good if you know not to take huge steps. Take small steps, that's fine. And then you just continue up there. And the alternative was, what do we say? Over here, I wanted to see if there was something. We can pick up this hat too, so you guys can see. Damn, if I stop falling. So yeah, this first hat, you get it right out of the gate. That's the starting area right there. Right there. Super easy.
Oh, crap. Whoop.
Actually never gone the back way up this. It seems to be easy. Alright. Ta-da! Ranger Nate. So, is there an easier way to get up to the pair? Can we get it from here? Thanks for subscribing, Habib. Bimamili. Bimamilina. But that's it. So from right here. Nah, the easiest way is just to wrap around. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna film the pair video right now. From the starting point. I need to lose this hat anyway. One thing I did want to check, it looks like if you continue to hang right here, you can just wrap around the right side of the bowl. That would leave you even closer to the pedometer, I believe. So I just want to see if that's possible.
Oh, crap.
I just like finding really efficient ways to do things. You can go around the right side, but I feel like the left side is still quicker. Alright, Ranger Nate. Lose that hat.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I'm gonna leave that.
What?
We start right about here. As you can see, I already went to the first campsite. That's why the sky is a different color. Normally when you start this game, it's darker. Alright. Let me end this in-video recording. Give me a quick 60-second break. I'll be right back, and then we're going to do this start to finish tutorial. Jupiter, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Alright, we're back. Let's start recording this. Go up to the pair.
Yep. Oh!
Baby steps right there. Alright, and now we need to continue up here. Now we have to go through this annoying section. That is it, right? We'll find out. Or maybe we have to go further, it's the next tree. Thank you for subscribing, Donnie K. Redo that.
Up. Oh no!
I feel like it's right here. Maybe it's that one right there. Let's continue. It would suck if you have to go up to the next tier in order to get it. Hey, what's up, Man of Doom? How's it going? That's the pear tree right there. There's a bunch of other stuff down there. Alright, anyway. So, how do we get to it? I wonder if we can... Right here. Right. It's actually going to be pretty difficult from there.
Crap. Ah!
There it is, the pear. I love pears, you love pears, we love pearsy peary peary pear. Let's get that fucking pear, I don't really care. We'll climb up over here, get that pear. So, we just climb right up there, it's easiest. You can see right where the ridge was. And then we just climb through here. And a little bit of fancy footwork. Right here. Don't go down. Just, oh shit. Back yourself up. Right here. Get as far as possible with the left foot. Right foot. Then hop up like that. And then you're free to go down and get that delicious, nutritious pear. Look at that. Now, even though we have the tooltip telling us to grab it, don't grab it until you're like right in front of it. Because if you lean too far forward, you're gonna die. So now I just need to get some good footage of him right here trying to grab this pear. So pardon me, I'm gonna do a couple of 360s. If you want, you can sing the song to yourself. Alright, 360 completed. That was a good angle. We're going to keep the same angle, and now we're just going to have some motion. Him grabbing, trying to reach for the... Oh!
Pear. Oh, is that a boss? Yes. Oh, God, that pear was good. Yes, so sweet. The skin was so snappy. Pear!
There we go. And that's how you get the pear. So it looks like that's the best way. Just to double check, we're actually going to go back this route higher up to see if there's an easier way through, because I went up some ways that's kind of a little advanced, and this is like a beginner fruit. And oh my god, where? Where is their bird? Anyway, I got that pear before that bird. Yeah, we're gonna... I do want to fall though, but at the same time it's gonna take us... Oh, it's fine, we can fall. Yeah, one more thing here. Just to highlight these different things here. Down here you have the pedometer, color hat, the cup, the apple, everything is down there. I just need to have it record here for a few seconds, because I do overlays like bloop, 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 bloop. Different things pop up about what you can get, and then it leads you to the next video. Alright, so we're good. Let's fall. Or actually, let's try to... Extra bonus content for the video. I did make it up here last time I got the pear. Oh, no. We're going up here. Sometimes the trick is, this is another baby steps trick. Step back so that you can lunge further forward. Right, so... Ooh, there we go. I should have tried picking it from this angle. Why didn't I do that? Alright. Yeah, I could have gotten an awesome shot, I think. Like that. The pear underneath. That's good. Alright, let's get up. It's a wrap. Now let's go back up here and see if there's an easier way to the pear and if we just wasted our time or not. So the crown, I'm going to do a tutorial for that. The crown hat, it's actually on the next tier, like right above here. Alright, so this was the route that I came up right there to get the pear. Let's just follow this one down and see if it's any easier. Maybe it is easier to get it after you clear the second campsite, right? That makes more sense, right? I should have done it like that. It's more linear. Because in the first tier down there, you get the apple, you get all these other fun things. And then in the second tier, you see what I mean? You can cross in the shallow water, no problem. It's not gonna fall. But if you were to try to like stand up here and be like, whoa, what do I do? Whatever, watch. And then the water takes you. Luckily, right here it blocks you. You can't go anywhere. So, and our baby steps trick. I mean, don't take huge steps in the water, because look, I just fell. But you can take little steps. Good Lord. Get out of this mud section, that's what it is. The mud slows you up. Alright, so out of the river. Do not be afraid of the water, child. Now we're wet. I love that his onesie gets darker when it gets wet. Whoa now. I find it hard to believe that the path just ends right there like that. And then if you fall, it's hard to get back up. Maybe the way that I did it is the easiest way to get the pear, honestly. Sometimes there are little pathways built into the rock ledges here, so I'm just searching for one of those to find an easier way for you guys when you decide to get this fruit. But honestly, if you don't go the way that I just showed you, the next easiest way would be this way. And I'm not even sure if I can do it with ease. Let's find out. Okay, it's not too bad.
Fuck!
It's a little bad. Look at that. It ends. Nah. They want you to, like, go up there and come down here, like, fall down here to get over there. And if you fall too far, you're going to miss it. So the way that I just showed you, the original way, is the safest and least frustrating and least penalizing way to get that. You can get it from the backside, wrapping all the way around the mountain, but it's 10 times longer and 10 times more difficult. From here you can see that's the starting area, ranger hat, apple. Over there is 2 other hats, first campsite. Alright, so I did show you the easiest way. Let's get out of here.
Why?
What was next on the list I needed to do? I'm going to redo the apple. Now that it's daylight and it looks pretty. When I did the apple tutorial a few months ago, or should I say weeks ago, I did it when it was at night. And it looks okay, but nothing spectacular. I'm actually gonna quit this recording here. Got that one pretty quickly. I'm gonna go back. I need to go to the starting area because I want to give you guys like good positioning so you know like when you're playing the game, okay, you started exactly here. Keep going. Look at that. I was surprised we kept it up for that long.
Ah!
I don't know, it's kind of foggy. Maybe it's better at night. You don't have this
Shit.
smog in the air. Alright, so we're back here. Starting area. This is where you begin the game. Exactly where you begin. Best way is through there. So again. Hooked on. I guess you can walk through that swamp. I did it the first time. The apple's located on the top of that. That's the first campsite up there? No. Apple's located on the top of that, and the first campsite is that thing up there. Damn, bro. Okay. I like to keep the falls in the tutorials, but I edit it down so you don't waste time looking at him getting up. Like, it's realism, and it's funny. This is why we play this game, is for the falls. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks, Kwaiki. Xiaoki. Okay. All these followers from different countries, and I have no idea how to pronounce their names. Oops, my bad. Let's try that again. Sorry. Let's get some cinematics here if we can. There we go, that's good. Nice and slow. It's weird because, like, I'm trying to keep a good camera angle, like, consistent for videos. But if I was playing this, like, for myself, this camera would be jiggling, like, left and right, and left and right, and left and right, because it does change the orientation of his body and his feet where he steps. Right? Most of your turning you're actually going to be doing with the camera, not with his actual body.
Oh!
Careful here. It's always good to get up here. Cross over like that. Now, last time I played this, I found this bottle up here that I tried to knock over. And I fell all the way down. They put it there on purpose to make you... Now look, his knee is having a hard time going up there, so what are we going to do? We're going to step back just a little bit so it gives us more clearance. We should be... No, we got to move over here.
Grip.
Oh fuck, I fucked that one up. I'm stupid. My bad. Alright, let's go from the beginning. So funny, when I did the first tutorial of this, like a few weeks ago, I did it in one try, but... Except for that bottle kicking, which that was my own fault. Anyway, onward. Action! I'm just gonna concentrate, I'm not gonna talk, so... Lucky you.
It's...
Ooh, shit. It's tougher than I remember right here. There we go. Here's where you definitely have to make use of that lunge trick. You're going to take 1 foot, step it back right here, go back and lunge forward. There you go, just like that. You might have to try that a few times before you get the knack of it, but once you do, it's going to be a really useful tool that you're going to use again and again. And now we're up top here, we can grab the apple from here, but we're going to do a cinematic swirl. I love apples, you love apples, we love apples, 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 apples. Alright, we're good. And a nice booty shot. That's good. And then one of him reaching for it. Another good one. Get a good shot from below. Yeah, that's a good one. So we're going to swirl from here and then have him reach continuously.
Oh, oh.
There you go.
Yeah, is that an apple? Oh, it smells good. Oh my God, that was so good. Oh, that apple really hit the spot. Oh yeah, apple!
Much cooler during the day. Bonus, I wonder if YouTube algorithms will consider it new and fresh content, because other people who've done this clip have done it before reaching the first checkpoint. When you start the game, down here it's night, everything looks purple, it's different. And so this is during the day. Let's see if we can climb this tree. If not, we're going to fall and it's going to be hilarious, so stick around. I don't know, that's really tough. It looks like its own little mini challenge, like they left this here on purpose for people to try. I'm that type of person. Okay. It's way too tall for him. He can't get up there. Nah, we can't do anything here. Not bad. But we can fall. We will fall. Just give me a second. I'm just exhausting all options. Sometimes, you see what I mean? You have to fuck with the camera angle. Maybe going like this, I could actually... He's gonna fall. That was an okay fall. 6 out of 10, Nathan. You've done better. So we ate the apple, we ate the pear. This guy has a full ass belly. Look at that. Where do you think? Fruit. All that is fruit in there. Alright, so what other tutorials do I want to do? We haven't gotten the propeller hat in this one. I can go and do a direct route for the propeller hat. Let's try that. I did one for the cup, but it was vertical format, like a reel, and I think I lost the file, so I need to record a new one for... Lucky you, I need to record a new one for horizontal format for YouTube. Let's go back to the starting area. I also don't like the way that we started this particular video. Instead of crossing through the pond, we just kind of went around and I fell a couple of times. So what I'm going to do is go back and start again. And the same route that we take for the propeller hat, luckily, is the same route that you would take to get to the apple that we just got. So I will patch that into the video.
Oh no!
Post shooting.
Oh.
What I should do is actually end this recording right here. Nice, these are little 10-minute bits. We did the pear in 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. We did the apple in under 10. We're going to do the other hat in under 10. Although it's always nice to keep it recording in case something funny happens, something super unexpected, and then that becomes gold. However, I don't expect anything really funny to happen between here and... Oh my god, that was so funny, shit, why didn't I have it? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, look, this is nothing. You can just walk right through this, so we'll do that. Remind me, it's better to walk to the left or to the right? Technically, I've always wanted to do an all-inclusive video which shows you the best route to get like all of the things like in the shortest amount of time. So the first would be that hat, I mean, you could take that directly up to the campsite and see the minigame dream cutscene. All of the hats give you different minigames when you go up to a campsite with them. So you could do that and then reload that save and then do the rest of this route. Because you can pick up a fruit, you can pick up a second hat, you pick up the pedometer, you can pick up the cup, you can have the cup and the pedometer at the same time if you want to. So there's just so many different ways to do it. And you can also go right, like I said. It's actually easier to get to the cup and the pedometer if you go right, I think. So, how about for the circus hat? Is it easier to go right? No, we'll go left with that one because there is a channel that you have to pass by. Alright, so let's get back up here, right at the starting area. Start all the videos in this lower tier of the mountain from the beginning area, right? People need to be able to, like, realize where they are, like, you are here. Something on your hat. Oh god, what? Let me check. You better be fucking with me. There's nothing on my hat, bro. You made me open up Streamlabs for nothing. Alright, so I'm surprised you're still watching. You sitting here just like creeping? So yeah, give me another 60-second break. I'll be back. We're gonna do this next tutorial going to the propeller hat. And yeah. Are you following me? At least like follow me on all the platforms. Twitch, YouTube, all that. I'll be right back. Really want to get back to the desert and try getting the fig, right? It's almost Christmas time. We have an awesome Christmas carol about figgy pudding, or it mentions figgy pudding, so I'd love to do a reel and a video overlaying that Christmas song with me getting the fig, but it's difficult. Alright, let's get in here. But we said we are doing the... what next? Let's take a step back. He actually starts further back. Like... we're doing the propeller hat now tutorial in the daylight. All right. We can walk through this little swamp, no problem. Although I should have. I already took it off the post. Sorry. I have to go back. You're gonna hate me. I'll explain why. It's important that when I do this first initial shot, I pause while looking in. Bottle of water! Where are you from, buddy? Tell me. So it's important back here that I pause for when I make the video about how to get these other things in that area, that people know you can get the hat right there. But I already took the fucking hat, dude. And I can't hang it back up. Whatever, I'll just put the overlay directly over top of it or something. So, yeah, I can hide it, actually. So, I'll do this. I need to get a good view of him at the starting area. Doing this. We have the overlay, it's just how to get this. Now it mentions the hat. We continue to turn. Oh, I don't like that. Now, I gotta start again. Alright, this is not supposed to be fun. This is me just like filming content. This is... so I can gain watch hours so I can monetize while I'm filming content. Pause here. Mention the hat. Check out this video. 5 seconds for the little thing. And then we turn. That's gonna have to be good enough. And then we walk. Oh, Nathan, you're a star. You're a star. And when we get up to here, I'm also going to pause and turn to show people the apple thing that we just did, right? So apple, pause right there, thing comes up, check out this video here, 5 seconds for the video tag to show up. And then we turn. And then we, first campsite video pops up, that's right where it is. 5 seconds in order for the tutorial tag to pop up. And then I would have liked it to be higher up, but at the same time, it's fine because it's in level with this one. And now we continue. So we would cut right there, right to the walking. So a little tip with filming video footage, you want to try to keep the camera in the same trajectory as long as possible. It feels annoying, especially in a game like this, but it's really better for the viewer instead of like jiggling all around left and right and stuff. And then when you make cuts or whatever, obviously you want to cut out any points or as many points as possible where you are moving the camera in an unsteady way, right? So you want to blend it. Me blabbering on. You want to blend it seamlessly like that. And it's always good to stop and get a few good, like, panoramic shots or whatever, just in case, like, you need to, like, fill in for some things. But for example, if I don't like the way that I stopped on that Apple thing when I wanted to do that pop-up to link to my other video, I could also just go directly up and show people. Of course, we just got the Apple, so it's not there anymore, but that's okay. And we have the fire tower, even the next campsite all the way up there. And that awesome box tower that I haven't done yet. I'll do a tutorial for that soon. The shoe vendor is actually located right over there. You can kind of see that little bit of green and white, that striped thing over there. Here, let's see if I can do a nice slow thing, because I did a video about the shoe vendor that I would like to also link in this one. No, it's not going to be good. Alright, let's continue. We're just going to go right down here. Why are you flapping your arms like that? Pass by these creepy merry-go-round horses. That's your key. That lets you know that you're... Thank you for subscribing, Lisa Olo. That sounds like a Star Wars name. I'm sorry. So, we're here. You can see that little merry-go-round there, the top of it. That is where our propeller hat is located. So let's get a nice good shot from a distance here so people can see exactly. Ah, fuck it. I'm not gonna go up there. Let's get a good shot from here. Perfect. Now let's cross. Get a good comedy fall right up here. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, this pit, if you fall in here, it generates a cutscene all the way down in that little pit, but I recommend taking it all the way from the shoe vendor. So I'm actually going to make a little thing here. Let me put it. We're going to cross here. I should have just followed the trail the entire way. Whatever. Pretty funny. Now, you may be wondering, how do I get to the top of this half-buried merry-go-round so I can get my hat? You're actually going to go around to the backside. It's almost completely buried. My strides are a little too big. I'm going to fix that. But right around here, you can just hop up the back. Take baby steps as you get closer because it gets more difficult. You might fall. And get up here to reach. You might slide a little bit. And now we're going to get a nice panoramic. With that bird. That was cool. That shot is going to stay in there in the video. Look at the camera. You camera shy? I don't like that one. More consistency. I'm gonna get a separate controller and put like a bunch of scrunchies and shit like over this so it makes it more difficult to move it so that I can get nice steady shots like without having to like really come on, go up, dude. Like I'm pressing it halfway up. Like seriously, go up. I suck at this. Why does it switch? Whatever, I'll just fucking slow that shit down. Post-process. So here we have the pedometer located right over there. And the cup located by that cart, that wagon, and you take it up to that fire tower. So this is actually a good ending shot here. So I... Boom. 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 And then if I wanted to, I could even include the tutorial for... I don't like that speed, but whatever. Over there is the next tower. Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. Let's make this a decent fall. As always, crouch to pick up items. You won't fall over that way. Fucking... Anyway, I'm just messing around. And you can get a good fall here into this pond. Alright, that's that. What's next? So we did both fruits in this lower tier of the mountain. We did both hats in the lower tier of the mountain. We did the pedometer in the lower tier of the mountain. The only thing we haven't done is the cup. So we can do that, I guess. It'd be nice. Make a cup video. I already did a cup video, but it wasn't that good, so let's redo that. I'm gonna take this hat, drop it off. Should drop it off at the first campsite. Show people how to do that. We're actually gonna do that. So we jumped in the water here. And we're just gonna take people out of the water right here. We're gonna put all this. And then I do want to leave it right here and tell people, check this video if you want to get the hat and the cup, or if you want to go directly to the thing. And what is the best way to get to the thing? I guess it's just right up here. Follow the road. The main path will carry you only so far. Remember, each mountain part, each tier, just wraps around on itself. So you get to a point where the main path isn't going to take you anywhere you need to go. We can try to go this way. I've never gone this way. And since we've already activated that campsite, unfortunately we can't use it to see the mini-game cutscene, the dream sequence for this particular hat. That's okay, because you can actually check it out on my channel and YouTube. Okay, so this does take you directly up to the shoe salesman, so if you want, you can also enjoy that cutscene. Be careful here. Take tiny, tiny steps. Right, it's just like real life. You get more traction with wood than you do with mud. So yeah, the shoe salesman, that activates a funny little cutscene. I also need to make a video for that. I think I'll do that after we take this hat up to campsite. That's all going to be part of the same tutorial. Best way is to continue this way. And right around the corner on our left, there should be a little staircase, and that's what we're going to use to get up to the first campsite. I lied, the staircase was behind us, we already passed it. No, we're just going to continue. There's a staircase ahead. There you go. Cross over this doohickey. Up the stairs here. This log you have to cross over. You can go left or right here. I generally like to go right. I don't know why. Just the way I go. If you want, you can try to kick those cans. There's an achievement for that, I'm sure.
Poor bud.
And this is a little bit of a switchback, a zigzag. And we're going to turn right again. Up these steps, and this is where that campsite is. That's how you activate the unique dream cutscene sequence for this particular hat. There are 2 hats in this lower area, so I recommend you do one game save with the first hat, and the second one when you approach the campfire, then you can do that. But this is where we left our pedometer. Look at me! Look at me! So annoying. Alright. Any funny things I can do here? Can I step in that pot? Let's try the lunge technique. Alright, that's it. There's nothing here. So we did the hat, now what? We got the cup left to do, so we're gonna...
Ah!
permanently stuck.
Shit!
Oh no. You guys. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick 60-second smoke break. Hopefully Nathan will make himself out of here by the time I'm back. If not, I'll have to reload the save. I should put a song on in the background, some techno song. You watch, I'm gonna come back from my smoke break and there's gonna be like thousands of people watching. Oh, he stopped moving around. For real though, it's
Oh shit! Shit!
Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's try to get out of here. This is pretty serious. You guys. Don't eject
Okay.
yourself.
Ah!
Like giving birth. Pick up your hat. Okay. Actually, we could have left the hat here. It would have been fine. The only other thing left to do down here is get the cup and take it to the fire tower, which is something I've never done. I don't even know the easiest way to the fire tower. It's up this way, but then up there it's kind of difficult. We'll do it.
Fuck!
Drop that hat. And go back to the intro.
Oh shit!
But I'd like to explain this to people from here. It's a good point. This game is a loop. You see this Ferris wheel over on the left side of the screen. Go over here. You can see the same Ferris wheel right there, right to the left of the tree. It's very faint. Now it's on the far right of the screen. So everything is a loop. Anyway. I believe I can fly.
No.
Oh crap! Ooh.
So we'll go back to the starting area and do a complete tutorial filming of getting the cup. And hopefully returning it to the fire tower. That would be nice. I haven't tried that. I think I did when I first started playing the game, but I didn't record it. And there was no benefit. You get nothing. If I remember. You don't get anything for anything in this game.
God.
All of your efforts will be in vain. You will not be rewarded. The struggle is the reward. Looks like it's getting darker now. Sun is setting. Another thing I want to do is get the camera from the upper mountain area and bring it back down to the intro area and see if I can get the UFO to appear in that cave. I'll do that eventually. Alright, so we're back here. Now we're going to do the cup tutorial. So we need a good swirl. Right, so from here, follow the main path. Bad video already.
Yep.
And this one I'll stop right here. And I'll mention that here is where you watch the tutorial about how to get up to the first campsite. And then here is how you see the tutorial about how to get the apple. And now we continue. Well, should we do the optional cutscene? Probably not. I'll just put that in a separate video. Even though it's almost actually beneficial to go down that way. Oh, we're here. I'll do it. So I can actually split those videos up.
Ahoy.
Ahoy there, like we're at sea.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking, I was hoping that you might be a shoes, kind of a shoe salesman.
I'm more of a boatsmith myself.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chief, you want, got any interest in some shoes?
Yeah, I love those.
You want one?
Yeah. Give me, no, sorry.
You got, no shoes.
Yeah, right now I'm on the no shoes.
Let's get this underway.
What are your...
Stick out your foot.
Yeah, okay, like this?
Yeah, let's size you up.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like a 13.
Size you up. I think probably a kid 7 with socks. You got any socks?
I was hoping you...
Not a sock store, mate.
I think, well, 12. I'm at least a 12.
Oh, you're 12?
No, I'm not 12 years old. I have 12 shoes. No, I don't have 12 shoes. I'm 12.
Where have you got them stowed, I wonder?
No, 0 shoes. But 12 size is the size of my feet.
I can see your feet because you're not wearing any shoes.
No, I just feel like, show me yours. We could...
Yeah, we've had some real perverts come through here.
Well, no, I was just to compare it to mine. So, what about, so I see the shoes you have. They seem a little big.
Yes, too big for you.
No, they're too big.
They're too big for you. Finally, he admits
All
it.
right, well,
I'm so glad you took the time.
I guess I'll catch you later. Maybe I'll see you at the...
All right, so that is that guy. And then from here, we're actually going to continue. We're going to fall down here. Activate another cutscene at the bottom. I just wanted to make sure my shit was recording. Oh, thank God it was. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so come up here. Fall down here.
Oh, no!
Get out of the way, bird. So slow. I've had better falls down this, picking up more speed. But that's okay. Down here, we're going to activate another cutscene. It's one of the stuck cutscenes, where Nathan gets stuck in a place where he can't get out, and the only way he can get out is with the help of Jim, and he hates getting help from Jim. So here we are. That was super slow. Now, here you can get up. You can try to get out. The easiest way would be through that section. It doesn't work. You're gonna struggle for a while, and then Jim shows up, and he accuses you of peeing in the hole.
Oh, what? This hole used to be dry.
Oh, no.
Nate, did you pee in the hole?
No,
Did you pee in this hole
Jim-
and now it's like too muddy and too slippery to get out of and you're stuck?
No, it's
And you're
ju-
too proud to call for me? Is that
No,
what's happened here? Is
None
that what
of
I'm
those
looking
are
at?
true. I didn't pee. It was just wet. There's a stream. It's obviously not pee.
This is when I said go and pee anywhere. I didn't mean here. This was a nice dry hole.
It was a wet hole. It started wet. I didn't pee in it. I still have to pee.
Well,
All my pee is still inside me.
Guess I'm gonna have to dig another one. Yeah, in the meantime,
What was the
looks
hole
like
for?
I've got to get you out of here, Nate. Here, take my hand. Just take my hand. Let me pull you out.
No, that's okay. You wouldn't. I've got pee on my hand.
Oh, there's a plank right here. Let's just drop in a plank.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna take this plank, take the olive branch that was extended to us, get up this, and then here, it takes us up to where the merry-go-round was. I might actually add this into, pardon me, every single video I do about getting something in this area. Alright, that's extra watch hours right there. So if I continue onward, in the distance is the cup, Ferris wheel where the pedometer is, and the merry-go-round here. So we have the merry-go-round. We have pedometer. We have cup. So I am actually going to go down here to the merry-go-round and then splice it in with the other video that we just did of the merry-go-round. So this is a better way to show people around the back. We are going to go up because you can't even see the thing from here. Pause. And then the rest of the video, I think we just... yeah. From right there. Alright, so we have that. Now we're going to go back to that same spot where we were, right? We want it to be consistent because this next video is going to be shown from... going to be shown from that point getting to the cup. Come on, get up. I think we were right about here next to this bush. Regardless, we're going to start walking in that direction and cut it anyway. So. God, I hate the bushes. They slow you down. Alright, so on this cart on top of it is a trophy. You can't see it, but it's there. I promise. Oops. We're gonna go here.
God.
We can get a good viewpoint of the cart. First of all, that crow looks cool, so... it's not that cool. Alright.
Oh, crap.
Let's get it. Easiest way, only way, actually, is to wrap around the backside. If I remember correctly, go right up here. Right here. Here, you need a little bit of fancy footwork, right? Step back to give yourself the clearance to go forward, right? If you try to step from here, look, his knee's in the way. He's not ever going to get up there. You need to take a step back with this one so that he can go forward. He can lunge, right? That. And then here, we can... Let's see if I can do it in one go. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Don't worry, I'll get it. When I do it, I just kind of like quick step. I'll show you the way that I do it. I'll see if it works again. And then if that's the easier way, then that's what I'll put in the tutorial. But if it's easier to do it the traditional way. So I just really like get up here like that. That's how I do it. No, I just get, I get up there like that. You fucking stop, dude. I get up there like that and I just like spam the triggers. I'm playing with the controller, left and right trigger. And that brings up his legs really quickly. And sometimes you can like catch on invisible little ledges that shouldn't exist there. But they do. Man, I am sucking right now. I'm sorry. Let me stop talking.
Poor bud. Oh, oh. God!
Kind of like that. And you can find some sometimes, but the traditional way, I think the best way would be to just actually do this. So we're going to learn this. I've never done it the traditional way. But we need to be further back. You can see he can't reach.
Oh no!
It's hard. Still, I want to do it this way. I want to try it this way. See, no, he's got to be further away because he doesn't have the reach to get up there. But you got to be further to the right, further back, so that this leg goes up here. And then now you should have the clearance to sort of hook your leg right there.
Oh no!
No. Damn, bitch. Come on. It literally took me like 30 seconds the first time I did this. But that was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no! Whoop.
I mean, we could try going to the right. That might be easier.
Oh!
Why can't I just spam it like I used to?
Oh shit!
Like that. But sometimes you risk falling down, so it's annoying. You have to go all the way up again. Alright, so far, this is not very good. Like crazy how I did it no problem a couple of weeks ago.
Whoop.
Get an overhead shot, get an overhead shot, and cross like that. And you're free to reach that precious, delicious little trophy. So. Need some footage. And then you have to return it to that fire tower. Oh, we fucked it up. Alright. Guess this is best. A good shot from here. Then you have the link to part 2 of the video, how to take it to the fire tower. We're going to try to take it up right now, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it because I haven't tried it before. But let's try it. So to get out of here, I recommend not falling here. Last time I lost the pedometer underneath of the wagon, so it's best to fall from this angle. Or you can fall that angle into the water. Let's do that. That might be more fun for a video. Wonder if I can get a good... Okay, except for that stutter, it was pretty good. So, tip of the year for this game, folks. Crouch before you pick up an item. Then stand up. It'll make your life so much easier. Alright, so let's try to take this to the fire tower. Best way would be wrap around here again, I think.
Oh!
So in retrospect, the best place to fall off would have been this side. That's okay, we fell into the water for fun. Oh, come on, man. At least he didn't drop it.
Where's the quad?
You're holding on to that trophy this time. This way. The easy route. Now, you can get the trophy before going to the first campsite. You don't need to do what I did. I just did it because I like the lighting better. Before you get to the first campsite, everything here looks kind of dark, like indigo color. It's cool, but it's, shit. It's cool, but it's not exactly... Oh, I've never seen this before. What is this? This map. Okay. Somebody help decipher this for me. Alright. Now I just need a good... I wish I could have him looking at it. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's strange. So I'm going to let you guys ponder this. I'm going to take another 60-second break. I'll be right back and we can continue up the hill, taking it to the fire tower. It looks like buried treasure. It's telling us where to go. So I don't know what the first symbol is, but the second one is... I don't know what the cart where we're at now. Take 25 steps towards the merry-go-round. 54 steps towards the Ferris wheel. 36 paces, steps or paces, towards the egg. I don't know what the egg is. And then you get to some treasure. What is that? Has anybody discovered that yet? What is that? Right when I come back, we're gonna do that. Alright, I gotta take a screenshot of this with my phone because I'm scatterbrained. And remember, 23 paces towards the cart from there, and then 25 paces there. We have to figure out what that first symbol means. What do you guys think that means? What is that first symbol? What could that be? There's a banner with a flag. Nowhere. That can't be the first campsite, right? Or can it be? Doesn't make any sense. "54 paces from a direct line from this thing. 25 paces in this direction would take you back here. We're gonna look for some type of banner like that first, so that we can figure this out. God, I hate puzzles.
Ooh.
Alright, keep your eyes out for some type of banner looking thing. Who are you? Here, I got a trophy for you, babe. How come I haven't seen any video footage of this? What is this? Oh, I thought it was a mermaid. I thought it was a fat lady in the water with a ponytail. I need to get laid. Alright, so... like sailors at sea, seeing manatees and thinking they're mermaids. Yar, it's been 6 months without seeing a woman. Okay. I see no banners here. Maybe they mean that. Let's look up the image. It could be the poster. It looks like a symbol for a poster. And it's in the right area. I can't see anything else in this location besides this poster, but it doesn't have the same. In the image, it was a giant stick with an oversized poster on it. So I really can't think of anything in this area that we could go from in a straight line. I will check though, but for now we're gonna assume it's this poster. Am I crazy, or did that look like a fucking mermaid or something like... I gotta check the footage. Alright, so we're here at the poster. 23 steps, 23 paces towards the cart. You can see the cart from here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, shit, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're going to assume because the weed slowed us down that it's right about here. To the right. Next. How many paces towards the merry-go-round? 25 paces towards the merry-go-round. Can we see it from here? That's the problem. We can. Alright. So it would be about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it gets us right about here to the track. Thank you for subscribing, Bin Tran Van. You are definitely Vietnamese, right? Tran. Isn't that common in Vietnam? Or is it Indonesia? 54 paces towards the Ferris wheel. Following the trail, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 6, he said. 36. In the direction of the egg. 36. You guys see anything egg-like? There it is. There it is. So we were right there, right? So we can consider that 4 steps 30. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Shit.
It should be right up here. There's something here. What are they trying to show us?
Yep.
We now know that it's in this general vicinity.
Touch it. Cold.
Anybody do this yet? What is this? It can't be that sign, right? It's not that. It's not a funny enough joke for these people.
Shit.
Come on. Gotta be something of interest here. I'm gonna be pissed if it was nothing, but still, what is this egg?
Touch it.
You guys, it should be something right here. What is it? Look it up for me if you're watching and you care. Ask AI. What does the map to the rock egg lead to in baby steps? Do you know me? I don't think I know you. Should I know you? I didn't even know you were still watching. You were quite silent. What are you doing? You cooking? Gaming? Damn, we are right here in this area. Don't tell me that was like trying to lead us to the pedometer, which is right over there. That would be stupid if that was that. I feel like it could have been, and we were just off by a little bit. That's gay. Oh, battery, I feel you. I think maybe it was just leading to the pedometer. So dumb. Pick up your trophy. We're taking it to the fire tower.
Oh.
Come on. So what is the best way to the fire tower? Now that we wasted time doing that, let's go directly back to where we got the cup and start our actual fire tower progression. I really think that was just a map to the pedometer to let people know about this achievement, this most economical achievement, completing the game in 10,000 steps or less. At the beginning of this stream, we just filmed how to get the pedometer and get up to the first checkpoint in the least amount of steps. What we assume is the least amount of steps. It's that way, by the way, not this way. So now that we're here, let's go back. Did I miss something that yesterday? I don't think I streamed yesterday. I just did some video editing. Generally, I try to stream like the weekends, but I needed footage. I wanted to post a video about getting that pear, a tutorial. So I'm going to do that with what we filmed just barely. You were here for that. And then I'll continue with the other fruits in this cup and shit. So give me a quick second. I actually need to do a little bit of research, figure out the best way to get up to this fire tower, because I've never done it and I don't want to waste our time. So give me 1 second. Alright, super easy. Super easy. It's counterintuitive. But I promise you. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to orient people from here. The video I watched was even a little confusing because he cut out part of it. So here's my idea. Make a better video. Right, do it seamless. So here, everybody knows exactly where this is because you just grabbed the cup from it. And now I show you how to get up to the fire tower. I have some spills along the way.
Oh shit!
Like that. Get through this section. So we're actually going to go back to the first campsite that we already visited in the beginning of the stream. You're here, I was watching other live streams. Well, shit. Yeah, I took a 2-second break. I needed to figure out how to best way to do this. We're trying to film content.
But oh,
Showing you how to do baby steps stuff. Have you played this game?
oh,
Oh, no. This game is the best 20 bucks I've ever spent. Alright, best way up this. Let's just go the way they want us to go. Didn't show up in Play Store. Yeah, I think it's too much of an indie title, maybe. But it's a shame because it's really good. If you can buy it somehow, really worth it.
whoop.
Alright, be careful here. Take really tiny steps or you will slip. And I'll go back down there. So now that we're here, don't make the mistake of going left back to the shoe vendor. We already triggered his cutscene. We're gonna go right. Right here. And back to the staircase that takes us to the first campsite. So the video I watched was really informative but poorly constructed, so hopefully I'm going to create a better one here. If I don't fall so much. Create a better one here so that you guys can see exactly how to do it. Because unless you already know the layout of this map, the only video that shows you how to do this, or I should say the most popular video who shows you how to do this, left out a lot of key parts about where to go. And he added a whole bunch of bullshit, like him falling and stuff like that. It's like you really wasted time with that instead of showing people an actual 100% walkthrough of how to return this thing, right? People want to see the whole thing.
Eddie.
Am I right? I mean, you can skip around if you want to, but it's nice to have the option to see step by baby step. We're going back up to this campsite. Just to familiarize you guys, up here on the right, this is where we got the apple.
Crap.
That was where we got the apple. Down there is the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round. Up here is the starting area, right where we started, to the left behind the bush. So we continue up here. Multiplayer? No, I wish it was. I did see some video on YouTube of somebody, and it looked like they were playing with somebody else, but it must be some type of modification, and I don't have that ability. I'm just getting into mods, and I'm starting with Skyrim, actually. But it would be super cool. There needs to be a multiplayer for this. Oh my god, what fun. Alright, so we're up here. This is exactly what you're going to do to get to this first campsite and trigger the cutscene. We've already triggered it. That glowing light is our pedometer. that we left there because we're not doing it for this tutorial. We picked it up by the Ferris wheel earlier in the stream. If you want, you can rewind and check that out. Alright, so we're going further up here. And what else did he do? He just kept going this way until he got to the farm where we pick up the chickie. I did make a tutorial about how to get the baby chick. You can check that out on my YouTube channel, Wodin's Wood. So this is a longer route, but it's safer, much easier. How about that way? Not just safer, easier. Nobody cares about safety, they care about easiness. So if you can get safety and easiness in one go, why not? It's worth it. Down there, that tree, I think that's where we got the pear. If not, it's like right around the corner. We'll see. But I think that was the pear tree. So we're gonna go through this scary looking section, which is actually not that daunting at all. Unless you fucking drop the trophy in the water like me. So here, perfect example. Try to take that rock. Oh no, you fucking bitch. Oh, thank God. Try to hop on that rock and you might fall and slip and go down this waterfall. But if you walk through the water, I promise you it's safer. I just did it terribly. Desert place was so tricky for you. You were watching that? I know, dude. It's like the worst. Depending on like the terrain, the texture, what kind of environment he's walking in, it changes how he walks. And so something like the dirt and the mud and the rocks, like for me, I'm really in tune with it. But when it comes to the desert area, that just messes me up so bad. I'm even better at the snow and the ice than I am at the sand. It's just terrible. Terrible level design, in my personal opinion. Looks really cheap, really arcadey, and it's also the most annoying area. But like I always say, Foddy and his crew could have done without that desert area and just made another unique mountain area, just like the rest of the mountain. Keep it continuous, looking like this, like alpine landscape, and it would have been fantastic. But no, he decided to put in that stupid desert area. Anyway, so we're here. If you want, you can check out the tutorial on my channel about how to get the baby chicken that follows you around. He lives in that barn. Pretty cool. Check out that video. But we are going to continue around this. And we're actually going to activate another stuck cutscene coming up here. I have a sad story for you guys. So, you know, on a lot of farms that have cows and stuff, they have a giant pit where they put the cow manure, right? The cow crap. It's called the shit pit. And there's a story of a young child on a farm somewhere who was playing way too close to this shit pit. And she fell in. Right, a pit like this, full of cow manure. And what happened is the older sibling from the farmhouse saw this young girl drowning in the pit and ran out to help her. And started drowning herself. And then another family member, another sibling, I think it was a brother, decided to come out and help them. He ended up drowning himself. And then another, and another. And it wasn't because it was hard to swim in the shit. It was because of the gases, the methane that was being produced. It robbed all the oxygen of the area. So essentially, if you were to go to that area, you would just pass out from lack of oxygen. So that's what happened to these people one by one. And the entire family, in a state of panic, went in to help each other. And they all perished in the feces of their own cows. So it's crazy. In a pit just like this, probably. So we are stuck in here. It's going to trigger another stuck cutscene with Jim. Just like the one we saw in the muddy pit after visiting the shoe salesman. But let's just stand here and wait. Let's just, relax.
Hey, Nate.
Mom?
No, not your
Mom.
mum. It's me,
Oh
Jim.
God.
Jim.
Oh, sorry. It's not.
You're stuck in the pit.
No.
Yeah. It's marked on the map. You sure you don't want? I can't. I
No,
mean, it seems like an object lesson in why a map might be useful.
I was safety inspecting the pit.
Yeah, it's not safe, right? It's not safe at
Well,
all. It's not safe at all.
I was gonna just come down and say maybe you should put in a ladder or something. I think a lot of people would have trouble getting out of
It's
here.
worse than you may realize.
Jim.
Actually, there's
Jim
fleas
runs this
in there.
place. He's the
Yeah, I was noticing the
chief.
fleas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
So let's get you out of there anyway. Let's get you out right away.
Well, I can just pop out, but you
Jim
should
is
get
creepy.
you should get a ladder
No,
in
you
here.
can't.
At this point in the game, you
yeah,
don't
let's
know
get a
whether
ladder
or
at
not
least
to
Yeah, I
trust
mean,
Jim.
for the
Even
next guy, I
finishing
mean,
the
somebody's
game,
going to need a ladder.
still
Somebody
don't know
will,
whether or
yeah.
not to trust Jim.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Back in a tick. All right. Here it is. Let me just stand back
That
for a
looks
second.
great.
Yeah.
You want me to adjust it for you? As a person, I've been in the pit. I actually think it might be a little better over here.
I'm glad I've got an expert at being in a pit to help me out with this. So here you go.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yep. Ooh,
Ladder.
ooh.
Alright, so now that Jim has helped us, we can use this ladder to get out of there and continue to that fire tower you can see in the distance. A little tricky getting up here. You will probably climb other ladders in this game, so you will get good at this. Consider this practice. Congratulations! You survived the shit pit at the farm. And that's the perfect transition into the next part, which is going over this fence. There's a donkey here. If you want, you can go say hi to it. I have in previous playings of the game. We're not going to do that here. Oh. Yep. Kind of caught. It's okay. We can just fall. Crouch. Pick it up. Continue on our way up to the fire tower. So apparently this way is much easier than the other way. I saw the guy first recommended a way, and he didn't like warn people at the beginning that this way was actually pretty long in itself and very tedious and should only be undertaken by people who played this game before. But obviously, if you're starting from the starting area getting this cut for the first time, you're probably not that experienced of a player. Or even then, maybe it's only your second playthrough and you want to get the achievements. So I wouldn't recommend that at all. Definitely take this way, the way that I'm going. I mean, it's easy. Look at this. So easy, I just fell over as I was telling you how easy it was. So for here, this little puzzle, I'm going to step up here, there, ta-da. And we're getting closer and closer to the fire tower. That orange glow you can see in the distance, that's actually the next campfire checkpoint. I have made a video on my YouTube channel about how to get there. You can check it out. Wodin's Wood is my name. I stopped watching the video about how to get to the fire tower from the other person right here, but I assume you're just going to climb right up here. This is a key point in the game that you need to understand. If you follow the main trail, you will go around and around and around in a circle. The game is a loop. Each tier of the mountain is like a loop. I picture it like a big wedding cake, you know, and imagine the little plastic bride and groom constantly going around the... Well, it's making us go around, so who knows, maybe this isn't the way, but we'll see. So imagine the little bride and groom constantly going around and around the different layers of the cake. They're never going to go up, they're just going to be going in circles. And this mountain, this game, is shaped in the same way. So you need to constantly look for like these little, almost sometimes hidden ways, these pathways to get up the mountain. Because if you keep on taking the main path, you're just going to go in a circle. That main path is a courtesy path. It exists just to help you get around and transition around the tier of the mountain. But you're never going to make any progress unless you strike forward. So back there, like you saw, we just took that little, very discreet path, and it's bringing us much closer to our destination. If we had continued onward on the same elevation, the same trajectory, it would have taken us back to the same area we've been over and over again. Ask me how I know. I've spent countless hours playing this game going in circles before I realized that. So hopefully, if you just tuned in, or if you've been watching me, or if you watch this as a replay, a video on demand, you will hear this little tidbit of information, and it will greatly help you enjoy this game much more. you should subscribe and follow me so that you can hear all of the tips I have to offer. I'm obsessed with this game. I'm here to help you with all the fun things. We're here, ladies and gentlemen, at the fire tower. Let's get a nice cinematic circling shot. What's that? Oh, that's the porta potty you can knock over. We can go up there and knock that over afterwards. But for right now... Let's go. So you're just gonna actually drop it off in a bucket. That's right at the front of this.
Ah!
And just like that.
Oh, that's given me a real sense of trophy.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You dropped off the cup, and there's nothing else to do. Okay, so let's try to climb this. It is difficult. I've always wanted to do it. I never have. 6-7. Shut up, dude. Can we use this? Oh! Oh, and it shows you, it points directly to where the crown is. So that's where the crown is. That's cool. I'm going to use that when I do the video for my crown. So we can do this. Just do a nice... It is finished. My stream? No. But as far as like getting the cup into the thing, completing the challenge, yeah, that's finished. But here, we're actually going to do this because it's going to be fantastic. Damn it, I fucked it up. Sorry. Actually, I want him to sit at this position, like this way. Too fast. What am I gonna do next? I'll tell you in a moment. I just want to get, It keeps going faster, I'm sorry. We're gonna get that crown next, but... There you go. That thing. That's fun to get, that's easy. We can do that. So funny when he's looking through that thing. That's cool, I didn't realize coming up here would let you look at the next hat to get the crown. Let's try to do an interesting fall. Okay, catch you later.
Oh, again. Eep. Oh no! Shit.
Whoops. Alright, so we got all of those things. I think that's all the quests for this lower tier of the mountain. I just did all of them in a row. And now I can use the save to go up to the next tier, I think. Interesting, as the day progressed, it got darker. I wanted to get the cans on top of the waterfall. Or sorry, on top of the Ferris wheel. But at the same time, I also want to do the man breaker and finish filming that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to save this here. And go up to the poison ice fields. That's the name of the next one. Where are we? I think it's Poison Hills that we left off on. The ice fields is way, way up. So we're going to go to the hills and figure out what's up with that. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7:40. All right. Give me another 60-second break. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back here. Last thing I was doing here was trying to get hit by the ice cream truck while climbing up this titty. We'll come back to that. For now, I want to check out this area. I spent little time here. We'll see if we can wave down the ice cream truck when it comes. You son of a bitch. Next time, we'll get him. Let's have some fun. Don't worry, he's gonna loop around soon. Definitely, I know what song I'm going to use for this reel. I already know. Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Do your balls hang low? Alright, definitely.
Oh no!
He just runs you over. Hey, what's up, the cat? Does he run you over every single time? We're gonna wait and see. I'm just filming content for YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Different baby steps stuff. Waiting for this ice cream vendor. I want to see if it triggers a cutscene, but apparently this guy just runs you over. So we'll see. I was trying to slide down that titty over this milk and get hit by the ice cream truck, but that's hard. This game is called Baby Steps. It's the best $20 I've ever spent. It's a walking simulator. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was that. He doesn't stop. Pears. We passed the pear part. We are way past pears now, man. Now we're going up to the man breaker. You see that beacon? Something we need to get up there. What does this sign say? I don't think I've ever read this sign. I love pears, you love pears. National No Touching Sculpture Walk Park. Sculpture Walk Park. Thank you for subscribing, Grape. Do you like pears? Alright, so we're gonna check out the Sculpture Walk Park. There's some art installations we can enjoy. Let's see. There's something going on over there. We can check that out later. We're gonna follow the walk. The designated path, right? It indicates with arrows where we should go. Doesn't get any easier. So I'm gonna read these in my best narrative voice. here we have Serpentine Wall, conceived and constructed by Jim C. Sublime in both concept and craftsmanship, this piece ties together the natural contours of the earth with the folds of the human spirit. Let's enjoy this Serpentine Wall. What kind of channel name? Great. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of cool. It got my attention. I like that. I want to get a good shot of the Serpentine Wall. So we have that. I need to have it long enough where I narrate in the video. Serpentine Wall, blah, 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 Jim C. Here's a fun trick. Whenever you're doing subtitles or any kind of reading or narration for your videos, imagine you're reading it in the slowest voice possible for somebody who has a difficult time reading things quickly. So you go really slow. Sublime in both concept and craftsmanship. This piece ties together. A lot of people, when they put subtitles, they're way too fast. So you got to go slow like that. So we spent enough time here, so now we're going to get a nice panoramic shot. And then we keep it here, and then boom, that's checklist number 1. This is going to be another video, all of these art things. So that's number 1. Let's go to number 2. We're doing the art walk, people. Baby steps art walk. Someone's been drinking here? Get that out of here. There's kids on this art walk. That ball, we gotta check that out. I know there's something there. And that little pavilion, we'll check that out too. The Serpentine Wall is also where you get a special fruit. So we can do that. We can do a fruit tutorial. But we're going to continue with these art installations. We want to see what's up. What is all this stuff? Damn, it's a hike to the next art installation. There's that ice cream truck guy. He ran me over. He's still going. Wow, that's cool. We're gonna check that out. Looks like two mammoths fighting. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Alright, next on this art trek. That's another fruit over there. Let me try getting that one.
Oh shit!
Oops. Long enough for a good intro. So we try to get this? I mean, we're here. It's one of the art installations. Yeah, let's do this. Probably chose the wrong way to go in. Be better to go the other way, but whatever. Which fruit is this? I don't remember. Banana? No. Which way? Definitely this way. That was close. Hmm. I feel like I can... There we go. Whatever. You just gotta work with that. Alright, how do we get up here? Well, we can put our foot in that little hole. That's probably it. Oh, you bitch. Alright, so it's something involving that. Let's get back up there. Now we know the procedure. It's gonna be easier. Ah, I don't like that. That was too close. Fucking... That was my bad. Let's start again.
Go. And up we go. Shit!
Dude, I had that. Come on. Child's play. We already got through this section multiple times. Come on.
Oh no.
Maybe we've just been getting lucky the whole time. Wow, he just sprung himself for no reason. Right. Something that should have taken 2 minutes is now gonna take like half an hour. I can do this.
Oh.
That was close. Are we good? No, we're not good. There we go, now we're good. Alright, we're back up here. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Trying to, like, just find a way to get up this, like, whoop, like that. I wonder if we can do that here. Probably not. This is the only tricky part, is this little part. There we go. That was it. That was the trick. You gotta step back for far enough so your foot can fit in there. And then this part should be relatively straightforward. Just gotta take baby steps here because it's a little elevated, right? It's a little bit of an incline.
Grip, grip, grip.
That is the... What is that, a fucking kumquat? Kiwi! Kiwi! The one and only. Trying to get the best angles for my videos, guys. It's too far. No, I knew it. I knew it. That's okay. We can get up there. It's easy. Don't worry. That was funny. This is good practice, though. We'll see. Maybe this run will be better than ever before, and that's the one I'm going to use for the tutorial video. Now that we know it. Oh, no. We're already off to a terrible start. What did I do? No, that's fine. I like perfecting it, right? Knowing that I didn't get something by chance, that I was able to do it the way it's supposed to be done, through skill.
Not again.
Enjoy that challenge. Luck is not a challenge. That was me fucking up. That was me taking a step with the wrong foot. See what I did there? Stepping with the left. You always gotta have a stepping foot, like a dominant foot, just in real life. You may not know it. You have a dominant hand, you're either right or left-handed. You also have a dominant foot that tends to take the first step. So in real life, my dominant my dominant foot is the right. In this game, my dominant foot is the right. So it's my stepping foot. However, for tall distances, I do like to step with the left, and then technical stuff. Why am I having difficulty with this now, bro? We just did this. Come on, we were right in front of the fucking fruit, man. Technically, I already have the footage for, like, when you get it. Like, the cutscene, so I don't even need to do this part, but... No, just for my own satisfaction, we need to complete this right now. Can you please put your foot down there? There you go. Yes, turn. And I tried to lead with the left foot again because it seems like it's most comfortable there in that position. So next time I'm just going to switch it up the way that I get up there.
Okay.
Painful. That's what I get for trying to reach for the fruit before I was right in front of it. That's what I mean. That's what I always say. You gotta be right in front of that fruit before you reach. Why do I keep doing that? It worked perfectly fine before. It's like it doesn't like me to be straddling that brick. I gotta try to get on top of that brick or something. We're gonna do like that trick. Like, come on, there's gotta be a way to get it up on this. Like, you're right there, dude. There we go. A little bit of finessing right there with that part. And this part should be easy. Let's see, let's put both feet up here, because I keep on stepping with the left like an idiot. So, now what?
Not again.
I guess I'll step with the right, like I always do. Yeah, that's the trick. Alright.
Crap.
What do we do here? I don't even remember. Do we just kind of like switch up this thing? Step up here. Yeah, there we go. And then we did some weird thing with the foothold. We put our foot in the hole, so we had to be all the way back here in order for the foot to even fit. There we go. And now it should be easy unless I really fuck this up somehow. Which could happen. Happens quite a bit. There we go. Alright. Now let's not dick around. Let's just get this frickin' fruit and get out of here. Continue with our art walk. Get right up next to this bitch. Right up next to you. Stupid. Alright, what kind of good shots can we get? It's like standing away from it. Sun? No. Guess it's the best one. Get him to reach for it like this.
Ooh, is that a kiwi?
Kiwi!
Oh, yeah.
The one and only.
Oh, so good. Oh, yes. People don't know, but the skin is so good, too. And then it gives way to a sweet and sour explosion. Kiwi!
Alright, so that was the kiwi. Let me save this. Art tour part 1. Now we're going to do art tour part 2. We just did that. We should go back and do that other fruit. Although I hear it's tedious. I would like to continue with the art tour. I can always go back and do that fruit. Should I do it now? Whatever, we need to get down from here. Can we hop on the kiwi tree? Oh. Oh. Piss. Okay. At least we got up there. Let's continue with this art walk. That was nice. We got some fruit on our art walk.
Not again. God.
That rock. Stupid rock. Here's something. Let's do a nice sweeping panoramic. I don't like that. Damn, I thought it would have cut right above the... That would have been cool. Let's try to keep it like that. And it went down for some reason. Whatever, that's a good enough shot.
Shit.
Let's appreciate this thing.
Oh,
It says, actual art. Wished here by Colin, sculpted by Mingland. And this wish was Colin's response to Serpentine Wall, a beautiful sculpture, no doubt. However, one has to question whether wishing another artist's work here isn't a form of cheating. Huh. Okay. Clearly, it is not an interactive exhibit. Can we get a better perspective, better viewpoint? Come up from this rock. From this one. All about that footage, people. Literally, about that footage in this game. Alright, this should be a good perspective. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, enough of this one. Let's move to the next. That leads somewhere. I'll check that out later. Here's the next one. What does this say? Curtsy, a wish by the Earl of Digby. Once this was a pristine fire tower that helped to keep hikers in the area safe. Thanks to Digby's vandalism, it is now disused. Oh, there's a soccer ball here. Ah, and it is for a crest reward. For what? Trophy. But we all... Oh, there's a trophy with the ice cream truck or something. Because there's an ice cream truck in the background. We'll see if we can do that one. First of all, what is their soccer ball doing? Definitely going off the edge. I haven't played FIFA ever, and it shows. And I gotta see how far you go. We all have to see this. Fucking... Fine, go off the easy end of the ledge. No, 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 you're going over that way. Go down. Yes, roll. Because there's no kick in this, right? Like, he, like, wants to lift his leg up to walk. So, kind of hard to... Here we go. Alright, it's going.
Oh, no!
Oh. No. That was not that cool. Let's try to get up this thing. This is going to be cool. Taking the first step up it is a puzzle in itself. Wonder if that box has anything to do with it. This is a doozy. Has anyone done this before? It must be doable. And I feel like that box is there for a reason, but... Get it. Doesn't want to catch. I don't even know if this is like the right way to do this, but... Maybe I can... Sometimes he can fall up onto things. Chances are they designed this so it's not possible, but... We'll see. Looks pretty close. Let's try from a corner. I don't even know if it's going to help us if we get up here. How exactly is that going to help us get up the staircase? Damn, this is annoying. There must be a way to do this. Who has done this? Thanks for subscribing, Jake Austria. Like, not possible. You have to run at it. Oh, this is not going to work. Even so, once we get there, how on earth would I get through? Like, logically, think about it. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Come back to it later. I don't want to waste too much time here. But at least we know. And there's a quest here. Another cup quest. We will be back. We're here overlooking the beautiful Milk Lake. Now, because this game is a loop, we started right over there, actually. We kept walking left, and now we passed through. We're back through to the right. That's pretty disorienting, but that's that. Alright, so art trek. We're still on this art trek here.
Shit! Hoo!
Thanks for subscribing, Ramadan Echo.
Ha! Whoop! Oh!
Is there a fruit here, or is it just a tree? Just a tree. Right? There's nothing up there I'm missing. Even though technically you can get up this, and it's almost like they want you to climb this tree by going this way. So I might have to do it. Oh, bitch. Alright, I'll do it a little more cautiously this time. Because, yeah, clearly they want you to... Or maybe I can just do this. I can skip that. I am so stupid for almost going through that whole thing. I can just do this. I don't know what's going to happen when we get to the top of this tree. If we even can get to the top. If anything is going to happen when we do. But I'm going to try. It looks like it's set up so you can climb it. So that leads me to believe there's something up there. Maybe a cutscene. I don't think it's a fruit. This is not what the fruit trees look like in the game. The biggest fruit tree I think is the persimmon tree, and it's like half the size of this. Not even. Okay. Fuck. My leg's caught. The bird's nest. Maybe that's what we gotta reach. Check it out. Alright, the best route looks like it's up here, crossing over onto that one, that one, that one, around, and up. Alright, oh, let's do it. This is fun. Alright. With one foot in the air, he can get fatigued. And he will fall eventually. Oh, you can grab something. What can I grab? Is it the bird's nest? Not from here, I can't. I'll fall. Come, 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 come. We have to go all the way up and around. Alright, let's go get it. We're going to take the left leg. Let's try to, like, straighten ourselves out. So we're going to look this way and just pick up our feet. And then he should put them down looking straight, right? Like that. And then here we're going to take... The right leg would probably be best to step with because it's closest. Oof, that is tough, marica.
God.
Okage. Hijo de puto. Vamos, we're gonna get that fucking bird. I'm gonna eat you. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Much easier the second time. Alright. And we continued up here. Alright, this is where it gets tricky. No, we can't reach for him here, bro. We can't. They're really gonna make us go all the way up and around. So, here we can try to... Sidestep? Ooh, the sidestepping is dangerous, man. I don't like sidestepping. Of course, I don't like doing that either. Falling again. Otra vez. Gonna get that frickin' bird. Okay? Vamos a conseguir ese puto parajo. Ah. Why do I... No! Oh my god, dude. We should be falling. That shouldn't have even been allowed in this game. That should have been an immediate fall. So lucky. Ah. Move on. Alright, we can try to just go like straight up underneath of him. Maybe we don't have to go all the way around. And we can trigger this bird. Oh, please, baby bird. I want you. Alright. It'd be cool if we could see the bird. That would be good footage. Oh, shit, I stole your fucking nest. You gonna follow me now? Now that I'm Jesus, your savior? You don't really care for music, do ya? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, we got the bird. He climbed the tree, he stole the nest. The bird knew he was the best and decided to follow him. Hallelujah. Alright. Now we have this awesome little blue chick that's gonna follow us around, and our hat. Come on, pick it up. Awesome. That was worth it. Look at it, it's got the eggshells and shit in it. I feel like Radagast. Look at me. No, we need a better view than that. We're gonna have a nice cinematic view. I want the mountains in the background. Here we go. That was worth it. Damn, I need a good one from that angle. That was perfect with the wink right there. All right, awesome. So now we got this baby bird. All right, enough of that. That was pretty cool. Now we got this Arctic chick. Want to get a good angle. Get all of the bird. There you go. But Nathan, look at me. Look at me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Perfect. All right. I'm going to let you guys sit here and admire the new bird and nest hat that we got. Give me a 60-second break. I'll be right back. 60 seconds, okay? 1 minute. Right. Anybody who's still here, I appreciate you. Let's continue with this. We're still recording with NVIDIA. Let's do a new session. Now that we have that bird, that's awesome, that hat. Let's continue with our trail. So it wrapped around. Did it go this way or that way? Just wraps around. That's it? No, there was more art. There were stone steps, I saw. Sorry, don't worry. We'll take our nest and sleep on my head tonight. There's the desert. That thing was a bitch. There was another art piece.
Ah! Ooh. Ah. No.
Regardless, we're gonna go do that other fruit, and I swear there was another art installation that we missed. That couldn't have been the terminus of the trail. Oh no, they wanted you to slide down here and continue? Or no?
Yeah.
Another nipple.
Ah.
This looks like a cutscene with a donkey.
Oh, hey, Ethan.
Ah, Nathan, come and join us in the milk.
You're bathing in milk?
What did you think you've been drinking this whole time?
Oh,
Strip right off.
no, I was just gonna say about the other night.
Oh, no.
But it kind of,
No, we don't need to talk about that.
well, it's just that it kind of got a little.
No,
Intense.
I won't hear a word of it.
No, but
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I mean, I'm sorry
Oh,
about
no.
the wish. And
No,
it's
that's quite enough.
well, but you
No,
got
we mustn't.
uh,
We do not need to.
but the cigarettes.
No.
You got them.
We're, oh, yes. Yes, we did get some cigarettes.
old
That's
box of
that all
cigarettes.
How
worked
did
out.
that happen again?
How much do you estimate
I
this
was-
Jesse,
worth?
how do we get these
I know,
cigarettes?
it depends on the cigarette and the
It
country.
was Mike. Mike, yes, he was a pliable boy.
Yeah, he's great.
Everything's
The
good.
cigarettes I smoke,
We've
I
got
smoke
what we
American
need.
Spirit,
Yeah,
You
the-
got what you need.
grown in the
Oh
US.
yeah,
And we'll see you again at tonight's
would
party,
probably
I'm
cost
sure.
me.
maybe. I was thinking about taking a little break from
That's
the
like
milk.
thousands of
So
dollars
then
worth
we'll
of
be
cigarettes.
seeing you a little later in the evening.
No, I was thinking maybe
He's
just
an
the whole night.
uncircumcised donkey.
Tomorrow night, then.
It's the first
Till
tomorrow night.
uncircumcised one we've
yeah,
seen.
maybe.
Okay, penis donkey. Can hang around, go around. I feel like we're missing those up there, those steps. It's more of the art. Why didn't we pass that? First of all, we're gonna go back and get that fruit, and then we can, now that we're all disorganized and discombobulated, we basically lost the trail, unless that's where it was supposed to end. Terrible design, Ben Foddy, by the way. I expected a complete art trail. From A to B. So let's go back to terrible design. It's like my favorite game ever. Let's go back to the first installation, right? We entered here. We went up here. And this first one, that was where I told you there was a fruit You have to follow the fence, the serpentine fence. We're gonna do that. I believe you get onto the serpentine fence from... Why is there no fruit up there? Oh, there it is, the pomegranate. I love pomegranate, you love pomegranate. Let's get that pomegranate. Together, pomegranate. Let's see. I don't know where the easiest way to get up is. It's probably a cheat. We're gonna do this the right way. I'm not giving up that hat. A drunk toddler.
Shit!
Hmm. The joke, there's no way in, you have to find the path of least resistance, right? Let's do that then. So close, and yet so far.
Oh shit!
This is definitely not the way, but worth a try. Anyway, we'll find the real way. Probably not in here. They want you to try. That's why this rock is here. But it's probably very difficult. Impossible! Whatever, we can get a good shot. Alright. That. Probably not inside. Probably back there. Check this out. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
So we're gonna try to rely on those white spots. Thinking that those are flat spots for our feet. So we're gonna start my cat is in the way.
Oh shit! Where's the quad? Shit!
Yeah. Okay. I'll be out in a moment. Alright, so here. I'm gonna leave that hat there. Otherwise it's gonna be tedious picking it up. We can always come back for it. Okay. It's gonna be tough. We don't have any stepping point. Dude, my cat is in the way. feel like there's an easier way to get up this. Cat, dude, you're really in the
Shit.
way.
Oh!
Is this even gonna be fruitful? Huh. No, dude. Keep on going down. Went all the way around. Almost. Okay, you gotta start from the beginning. Bird nest doesn't help at all. The hindrance. Dude, I can't even see because my cat is in the way, and B, the bird nest. We take the nest with us? No, we're gonna leave that there. Fuck that. Anyway, I should go get something to eat, and then I should attempt this.
God!
That'd be the best thing. So I'll give it one more try. I'm sorry, you gotta move, dude. Thank you. I can't even see. You're like in front of the screen.
Oh! Oh!
Fuck, dude. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. And when I come back, we're gonna continue with this. And definitely get this fruit here, this pomegranate. So, my hat fell right there. I'm gonna remember that's where it is. Stand up right on this little thing right here. And see you guys in a bit. Actually, I'm just gonna end the stream for now, because, yeah, but I'll be back later. So, thanks for watching.